Hey, welcome to the vlog. The vlog is going to be disappointing for some of y'all. It's 6:18 on February 6, 2023. It is a Monday. I am doing this on a Monday because the vlogs come out on Wednesdays now. But if you're new here and you do not know, I do time code these vlogs. If some of it is your interest and other isn't, you can skip around. So if you look at the play bar down there, there's gaps. That's where chapter stops are. Or up in the description, you'll see a big list of blue numbers. It'll tell you what everything is. Jump to your favorite thing, jump back and forth, or hold your place if you're coming back to watch this later, because typically these can get kind of long. So before we get going, I just got to tell you, there will be a huge music update in this. I think Mary's got a little taste test. We may do a couple of unboxings. We might have a fun thing to review. I'll try to review The Last of Us, but I cannot guarantee at this moment, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a cocktail in this video, and it's highly unlikely I'm going to be able to cook anything, even a small snack, which really sucks because there's a Joe Bob special on this Friday, and I usually do a hot dog for Joe Bob, but I don't have the time, I haven't had the brain power, which will be deeply explained in the music section. Long story short of that right now, the TLDR, as the kids say, is that I thought this weekend I had finished it. I thought I had it to a perfect mix and master. And then I went and started checking it on a bunch of systems, you know, and referencing it against other songs. And I was like, oh God, no. And I've learned a whole lot about what I've been doing wrong for a long time. And I'm determined to make this the best, most quality sounding thing I've ever done. And I'm getting there, but we'll go deeper into that in the actual music section. So the fact that, you know, I am just that's all my brain is in, is this mix mode. And I want to try and get those days back because I'm hoping to finish it by this week. I can push it a week or two. I don't want to. But also we have the 20th anniversary of 6 releasing Friday, and I need some time to work on some marketing stuff that's supposed to come out tomorrow. Luckily, I'm close on that, but I got really distracted with this. So that, coupled with the fact this is the changeover week where we've gone from Friday vlogs to Wednesday vlogs, so I had less time to work on it, that's all coupling together and is gonna make this sort of a more of a week vlog for a lot of y'all, since there will not be unlikely cooking. If there's anything, it's gonna be like I might do this little popcorn snack thing. And I have no idea about a cocktail. But we're gonna try and make the most of it with what we've got. And of course, by next week, you know, I'll have some time to cook some stuff. I got some chicken thighs I need to do something with on Wednesday anyways. So that all said and done, I'm gonna go find me some actual dinner, and then we'll get on with whatever else is in this vlog. Thanks for understanding. Enjoy. Hey, it's Eric from the future jumping in real quick before we get into this. Not only did I not have time to cook or whatever, man, there was a big vlog fail you'll see coming up. Shot a bunch of stuff, didn't capture. So I'm adding extra stuff on Tuesday, pasta night, that's where I'm back from. And ignite the spark. On with the vlog. So we're at Azur, and they've changed some of the menu again, but wow, I almost forgot to show you this new appetizer. It's a cilantro lime, like shredded chicken flatbread. It's phenomenal. I should have also shown you that I got to do a little sampling of something they were considering for the menu. That was like a fried oyster and a firecracker slaw, and oh my God, it was so good. There's a creamy potato corn chowder coming tonight, and way too many good special options. Zoom in. But not only that, some of the new menu options sound insane. So we're about to have a good time. So here's your food content instead of cooking. Hey, did that fall off yours? Did it fall off yours?
That fell off mine.
This is amazing. Okay, more hopefully. Whoops, I already tried it. Oh. Yo, what is it again? It's a creamy potato corn chowder. There's a little sweetness going on, like it's a sweet corn. Nice light consistency. Mushed potato in there, chunky potato. Mary's joining us, so we'll have an extra dish if I hopefully remember to film it. We're gonna be here a lot longer than intended, but I don't care. It was worth it.
Where? I don't think so.
Wait, let me show Mary's. Provolone chicken, bacon jam, Brussels sprouts, mushroom risotto. I'm jelly. I'm gonna taste that. Giant hunk of bread for me with my shrimp and clam, red wine, linguine, pasta night. I got the thing to go.
It says right for me.
Mary had a caparina. I got the house red, it goes with mine. I got my salad to go. Hopefully I don't forget it. And did she? Oh, she went right into the risotto.
the salty side, but it's good.
Well, yum, 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 yum. That's the thing I'm most excited. Yum, yum, yum. You're right. Any more salt, it would be bad, but it's just... Oh, that is super creamy and tasty. Oh, yeah. Some of us are going to wait till everybody has their food, so I'll taste mine in a minute.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Popcorn chicken sandwich. I made this light for his photo, aren't I? I still haven't tried my pasta. I'm about to. I know it's going to be awesome. Let's just go for just some pasta. Some linguine. Linguine for Luigi. Pasta texture is fantastic. There's almost a hint of sweetness to that sauce. It's not super heavy sauce. Oh, you want me to try the chicken? Hell yeah. Oh my god. That with that risotto. Yeah, the bacon jam. Oh, if there's ever a day I order up the regular menu, I am probably gonna get that. That's awesome. There's gonna be dessert, sadly. All right, listen, there's no time for cooking. It's like 12 till 10. I'm already freaking out with how much I've got to do. So we're gonna taste test a few things. So I'm gonna let Mary start. She's got something here.
This is per my matcha Christmas.
Mochi Christmas!
Matcha.
Yeah, but there's also mochi. I kept yelling mochi Christmas.
So these are Hawaiian Host Founders Collection matcha chocolate. So they look like Reese cups with that are made with green tea chocolate covered that cover a whole macadamia. So I'm assuming Eric is not going to try one.
No, I'm not into matcha, so I'm just gonna hang out with Itty Bit for a
But
minute.
okay, so I'm going to show you. Like it looks like a green Reese's cup. And hi, Itty Bit baby girl.
Yeah. Needs all the lovins.
Oh, first out. This is very hard.
Hello, Chicky Chick. So am I. See, that's how wrapped up in my work I am. I miss that joke.
I'm gonna get buying out the entire nut.
like she does. Oh, I was about to see if the song's transferred, but that music says it on that.
Macadamia nuts, oh, they're more bitter than I remember it being.
A little bitter.
But I'll try just some of the green chocolate here.
Green chocolate.
I have to say, whatever this is, it's better than whoever was coating those matcha Kit Kat bars.
Oh.
That was just, this is an unusual substance that may or may not be white chocolate. I'm not sure.
White chocolate flavored with matcha.
Yeah. So, and it's the same thing here. I'm still not. Matcha is a very subtle flavor. Have you ever actually had it?
It's a tea flavor. Yes, I've had it. I don't like it. I don't like tea. You know, I mean, I'm game for trying things. I'm open to stuff, but I've never had that flavor that I've liked it.
It's okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't get it again, probably.
Okay, so Eric, remember not to get it for Christmas. I'm sure that'll work. I found these. I don't know if Mary's gonna try it or not. I'm gonna be the guinea pig. We got Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but these are tangy chili fusion. They give me a description. Flamin' Hot flavored, cheese flavored snack. No real description. No like, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the sweet chili taste of Asia. All right, I was prepared. Ooh, that smells like the stuff you dip your dumplings in. That sweet chili dip. It smells really good. Not quite as neon as a Flamin' Hot. Ooh.
I'm not sure if I would have done that before some of the other things, but
Yeah, I like savory and then sweet, dude. So I have a plan. I know what I'm doing. It's not that hot. It's not like it's gonna...
Is it too hot for me?
No. I think you might be okay. I'd go at least with just one to start, but... Smell it, too. It smells real good.
I'm sure I smelled anything. I had chip in my mouth, so.
Those are awesome.
Oh, got some spice like directly to the back of the throat.
Well, they're not nearly as hot as Flaming Hot Cheetos. They do have some of that, and yeah, I just got some of that chemical burn in the back of the throat.
I'll try one more, but
That
I
you get.
don't think these are gonna be my jam.
But these are, I like that. That sweetness with the heatness.
So I'm not getting that much sweetness, but I'm getting the tang.
Well, I get the sweet. I guess I'm not getting that much of the tang, but I've also had a glass of wine.
Okay, I'm definitely getting some tang.
What's her name again? I mean, I'll join in if you want. I wasn't making assumptions.
You gotta wash that hoodie.
Thanks. Now I have to figure out how to fucking show it, and or I'll forget or people complain. Oh, I guess I should stop eating these.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a kind of light dinner. Those are awesome, and I'm kind of glad you don't like them, so they go up to my bedroom. But that's also a really bad idea.
It's a great idea for me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I'll just sit there.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, okay, I'll just have a few 100.
Okay.
Portion control snacks. That's my jam.
All right.
Hold on. I think it will do the Coke.
I was gonna say, I have not heard anybody say a good thing about this drink.
I found this a while ago too. So we got the Dream World limited edition Coca-Cola. It's flavored like dreams. So it's gonna taste like breast flesh. Yeah, even when I said that, that was. So it's gonna taste like vagina. All right.
At least it has carbonation still.
Smells very sweet. I don't know if you can. Don't squeeze, you'll squirt it out.
Yeah, it does.
Smells vaguely soapy. All right, here's the swimming with bow-legged women.
Heard you say that in a minute.
Actually, hold on. It works with the Cheetos. I don't hate that. I have a description of what it tastes like, but I want to see what you think first. I don't really love it, but I don't hate it. But again, I don't love soda, so.
Watered down Jolly Rancher.
See, I'm kind of getting like you'd mixed a Coke and a cherry icy that melted.
Okay, yeah, I can see that too.
That's kind of what I'm getting. It's not quite as sweet as a Coke. So maybe slightly fruitier than a Coke. Not that a Coke's really fruity, but...
I would never get it again.
You know, if I was into regularly drinking soda, I would be all right with
That
that.
might make for an interesting cocktail mixer,
Ooh, yeah.
but
Learn how a little vodka, a little lime juice.
maybe, or with even a bourbon,
Yeah, I don't really do bourbon.
or actually probably more of a rum.
Oh, where is the rum gone? In my liver, that's where. Pleasant surprise, because I did think this was gonna be gross, but I may actually drink a little more of that. Then again,
Shake out all the carbonation.
I'm Taylor Swift fan. We have to shake it off. One more taste test, at least more for me, I suppose.
Yeah, I actually have one of these. last night.
I have not, and I do not need to eat this. I'm doing this to
I
help her out
think
and to have some. I'm doing this for the vine, y'all.
Okay, so this is Pax. I wonder if there's a pronunciation for this somewhere on here. Each country calls it something different. In Germany, it's a Bernliner. In Austria, it's Krapfen. Krapfen. In Romania, it's called Bogosi. In Ukraine, they call it Kampushki. In Pennsylvania, Dutch County is called Pashkinik. And in Hawaii, Portuguese immigrants call it Malasada. What does your family call it? Oh,
Calories.
Paxi.
Fatty tum tum, fatty tum tum tum.
It's a Fat Tuesday tradition type thing. So people may not agree on how to pronounce them, but they're all gathering together at Paxi. I'm calling it Paxi.
That's fine.
On Fat Tuesday, day before Ash Wednesday, immigrants to Poland pronounce it Pushki or Punchki or even Ponchket. All are correct. So, anyways, it's a free for all. But what I got is the powdered cream cheese version. Heidi B.
410 calories in one of these.
Yeah.
Why do I have to like food so much? I don't even like this kind of food.
Okay, now do you want to like knife and fork
Yeah,
it?
oh yeah, we're gonna knife and fork it. Just like my Snickers bars.
Okay.
Proper way to eat a Snickers.
Alright.
Shrinkage, Jerry, shrinkage! The water was cold! I've been on a Seinfeld kick
I'm
lately.
gonna use one of the Sarah knife.
Just whatever, man.
Finger cut.
We got a lot to do, whatever, man. Sorry, she knows. I've already pre-apologized. I've been like,
Do you want to cut your own piece?
is it full?
It's
Yeah,
one of those.
sure.
Have you ever had a filled donut before? The filling is wherever the fuck the filling
I've only
is.
recently, in the last few years, learned that I like filled donuts of certain types.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get like almost nothing.
That has, yeah, that's, yeah, you can have that bite. I'm gonna get in here and get a good cream cheesy bite. I mean, I'll probably, it smells really good though.
You barely cut.
Jesus Christ.
I would have cut down the middle first, just to figure out where the hell the cream cheese.
Well, why
is.
didn't you tell me before I started
Because
cutting it?
I thought you knew how
No.
filled donuts work.
In all the time we've been together, how many donuts have you ever seen me eat?
Well, you went through a cream,
Jesus.
a Krispy Kreme phase.
It's just a crumbled mess now.
Hi, baby girl. Hi.
I got the powder all over the thing that I was complaining about powder on earlier. It's not my fault. This is gonna be good. It smells amazing. I do not need to know those exist.
So I take it you like it?
It's cream cheese and a powdered donut. How am I not gonna like that?
Okay, now what do you think of the actual donut part?
It's a little, the outside's a little stale-ish,
Yeah, that's what I felt. It was like a little dry, and I don't know.
but
I'm sure this is not from the local bakery.
not so damn good. Fucking hell, man. This is the only one I'm ever gonna have in my entire life.
It's too more in the box.
There, that's all on you. That's all on you. That is fucking good, though.
I like that you did kind of cut where they filled at.
That's what I thought. I thought if I go where they inserted inserted their nozzles and squeezed out the cream cheese, that, you know.
It was actually a little more tart than I was expecting.
All right, I'll just have this huge fucking chunk.
The cream cheese filling. I thought it was gonna be a little sweeter, to be honest. And I can't decide if I like this tartar.
I don't know if I would say tart, but it's not as sweet.
Well, tartar than what I was expecting. I'm not saying it is tart.
It doesn't taste like tartar sauce.
Very nice.
And I have a penis. Girls have knives and boys have penises. Okay, can I be done with calories now?
I don't know, can you?
Get my regular calorie intake of, wine and vodka.
Okay, we can be done.
Okay. I think next, I don't know what the order of things is I'm not ready for a cocktail. I don't have time to think about a cocktail, but Mary's been sitting on some, so you're getting a Mary cocktail tonight. But again, I don't know what order I'm editing this in. I just know it's now 10 o'clock, and we still have a few seconds to shoot, and we're gonna sit down and watch some AGT. And, which is, I hate All-Star, I hate the ones that are, regular AGT has gotten bad enough with Simon Cowell's bullshit, producer of bullshit. But all the specials really fucking suck, because you know it's all, there's nobody fucking voting. There's no super fan anything. That's all bullshit. And they pick horrible winners. They always get it fucking wrong. But anyways, we'll be back. All right, well, fuck. We just spent, what, 20, 30, 40 minutes making some content for y'all?
Yeah.
Did some unboxings, talked about some things, and guess what? My camera filled up, and it showed us it was recording. Didn't record any of it. That's not at you, that's at the camera. So we're just, quick recap.
Fuck you, Apple.
Because it's too late. It's already almost 11, and like we were gonna go sit down. So, well, it's not Apple. Yeah, I guess it is. Anyways, we talked about Royal Rumble. We haven't watched the whole thing. Kind of got Mary into it. Super short version here. Enjoyed it. I'd already had the ending spoiled. It was still fun. Xavier Woods and Kofi slapping each other's butts was great. The Logan Paul jumping in the air collision, even though we don't like him, he's talented. That was amazing. Mary roots for the tiny guys.
Yeah.
And made her own fun.
Yes.
And Blacklight match is very cool. We made jokes about how long it takes Bray Wyatt to get to the ring. He would have been great at walking the red carpet at our wedding because we needed people to walk slower. Yeah. So, and you know, God, we talked about it for like 20 fucking minutes and this camera didn't get it. But listen, I can't do any more now. Then we opened 2 ZBOXs because I have a bunch of ZBOXs we haven't gotten around to. Mary, I may need your hands here.
Okay.
We'll at least show you what we got in them.
Okay.
One was from August of 2021. The other was from January of 2022.
First box had.
Well, I was going to do like.
The
Yeah, no,
Gamora?
I can do that. I was thinking you could show shirts.
Okay.
So we got like a Gamora statue. We got this boring ass Flash statue. I mean a t-shirt. Decent Marvel mug, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I do like this Harry Potter Q-Fig because it looks insane, and that's why I like it. This is actually a much better Peter Quill statue that we got.
Yep.
Another one of them.
I think that was the first box. That was in the second box.
Yeah, Legolas numbered Migo. Boring 3D puzzle. Superman looks cool though.
So
Keychain, don't love it.
Magnet.
We are keeping the magnet. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then the kind of disappointing Batman shirt.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing on the shirt. It's licensed, but that's it. That's the whole fucking shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I really was feeling good that we had filled out a decent vlog for y'all. That's right. I'll probably talk about what's going on in music for like 40 minutes and make up for it. Only because there's that much to talk about. Not really though. We were so cute. That's the worst part. We were so cute. And the camera stopped on us like 2 or 3 times, and I finally realized, oh, it wasn't telling me I was out of space, but I was like, I'm out of space. So I went and deleted a bunch of old vlog clips that are on the computer. I don't need on my phone. And then when I was gonna go upstairs and dump these and get them ready for editing before I sat down, I was like, oh, huge chunks of what we use are missing. So, sorry. At least you got the cocktail, at least you got the taste tests, and you will get some other stuff. I promise next week should be more of a regular-ish vlog. But you know, transitional. I've already talked about it. Okay, I'm gonna go fucking sit down for like 30 minutes, maybe hour if I'm lucky, and try and unwind before I get back to doing all the other stuff. It's been a day, and it's gonna continue to be a day. I also joked, hi Mary, I'll see you in the morning, because I have that much to do tonight. That's not really a joke. I probably will, unless I sit on the couch at 7:30 and pass out before she comes out the door 20 minutes later. Okay, we're gonna go watch AGT. All right, so since we did open some ZBOXs and you didn't get to see it, you just saw the aftermath. We got a little time since I'm now gonna stay up late on Tuesday when I should be doing other things to make this stupid vlog for y'all.
That's your choice, honey.
I know. No, it's fine. Honestly, this also clears a little bit more out of my stupid closet. I haven't showered today because I just had to go for pasta. But we're gonna open another couple of ZBOXs real quick. We're gonna go through them fairly quick. Again, they sent them to me. They don't send them to me anymore. I wonder why. This one was delivered to me on June 14th, 2021.
Yeah.
I wonder why. I never really had a problem with it. I do think it's a box that sometimes would have been worth paying for. Not all times, but that is just subscription boxes in general.
Yeah.
No idea if ZBOX is still happening. I don't really keep up with that.
That's an excellent question.
I don't know what boxes are still happening. I know vinyl still happens because I get it. I know the Hot Ones subscription still happens because it's out there and I've thought about it. I know Horror Pack still happens because they like my reviews and send it to me and I got to get back on reviewing, but I haven't wanted to watch a movie in months. Music. Okay, let me open up this t-shirt. The other two were awful. What do we got here? Potential. It's cute, but it's, again, it's tiny and...
Beware the smiling dungeon master.
Licensed Dungeons and Dragons.
So it looks like a skull and a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, which again, I like the logo, I like the stuff, but why couldn't this just be like big on the shirt so people can actually see it without like putting their face in your pectoral?
Yeah.
So, okay, but I ain't keeping it. It's in the t-shirt purge.
Okay, let's see.
I only had 2 drinks at dinner, but I'm also very full.
Alright, so we got a ship. Something Star Trek. Something Star Trek. That's the best I can do for y'all.
Well, I was trying to see what 4 franchises it could be from. It could be from Trek, Next Generation, Voyager, or Enterprise. I'm sorry, Deep Space Nine. Okay, Voyager, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, or Enterprise. I do not recognize it.
I don't remember there being any fat boys like this.
Any of them? It looks like maybe it's like a vintage ship somebody found at some point.
Maybe, but
Like
again,
it looks like a shuttle, not necessarily a ship. I should also point out. It looks like maybe it's an Enterprise shuttle. Maybe it's the shuttle on the Star Trek Enterprise.
it's a chunky boy.
Because everything was chunkier back then, like our cats and me. That was good pasta though.
But yeah, maybe it's Enterprise because I didn't really watch Enterprise.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Enterprise. I didn't really watch a lot of Deep Space Nine either, but you know, I was busy with Star Wars, the good stuff.
Deep Space Nine was hard because they kept changing what time it was on, and it was a bitch.
By the way, I'm kidding. I like Star Trek stuff. I'm not. You can like whatever.
But yeah, again, this is like those Guardians of the Galaxy figures I got where they didn't tell you who it was on the packaging.
Yeah, I think that's just going to be a thing. I think ZBOX has started down their own stuff.
I know. So
anyways,
like, why? Tell us what the fuck it is.
I don't know, man.
Did it cost you extra to actually put the name of the thing on the box?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna grab whatever the hell this is. There's a couple things left here, big things. And another similar situation. More Star Trek something that I have no idea what.
It looks like a giant freighter type.
It looks like a prison ship, maybe. You're right. It's probably a freighter or a prison ship.
What the fuck? What is it?
Kind of got that giant cannon on it. There's little numbers on all those cargo pod type things.
So, y'all, seriously, did it cost extra to have the name of what it is on the box?
I don't know, but it might get me 5 cents at half-price books. I think there's only one giant thing left unless there's a tiny something I didn't
I
find.
didn't feel anything.
Nothing else in the box.
So we got, hey look! It's a Drax!
Well, you know, we keep digging through these, we might end up with that whole collection.
So, trying to get rid of the...
Just don't hold them too still or they won't see them, they'll be invisible.
Again, it doesn't say who is on the box, we only know who it is because we know the franchise. So, I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. I can actually see his face now. I'm not, again, the Star-Lord is the best looking of the lot.
Yeah.
We've got.
So Racket and Grooks. Rocket and Groot should be all that's left. So we're gonna open another one. This is a smaller box. This was delivered to me November 12th of 2021. I'll show you just in case you didn't see the size of the box here in a second.
Just kill yourself.
Like I can kill myself with that little light. If anybody could, don't worry, it's my P.O. box. So a smaller box. There's a t-shirt. Will it be crap? It looks like at least it's a full design. Jurassic World. Yeah. Of the 4 shirts we've opened, it's probably the best, but it's still, I don't love it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It almost looks like a concert tee.
Yeah, it does. Like if that was a band logo, I'd probably like it a lot more. It is licensed from Jurassic World, but purge it! I need my closet back.
Okay, let's see. We got a Back to the Future something or other. Stopwatch medallion. Heavily embossed metal medallion, so...
Oh, like the stopwatch because Doc was, or they were timing or something. They put it on the dog. It's been a minute since I've... Was the dog named Einstein? I feel like that's the case. And they sent him off in the thing, like he started the clock. And he was gone for like a second, but it showed he'd been gone for 10 minutes or something like that. That's how Doc was showing Marty in the mall parking lot that it was time travel. That's why, that's the stopwatch reference. This doesn't look like that unless we were to open it, but I'm not going to open it because I don't need to keep this, so.
Yeah, so bye.
12 cents at Half Price Books. That's my new favorite thing, is making jokes about how little they'll pay you for stuff. Okay, this is...
Harry Potter.
Hogwarts Express ingot. Oh, is that like money? Like their version of money, ingots?
Probably.
Heavily embossed. So it's kind of cosplay, so that I might actually kind of like.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really need to keep it though. I mean, what do I need this for? They're just going to take up space that guitars could take, and amps and picks and cool stuff.
I wonder if these are actually individually numbered.
I don't know. Probably not. What does that say? What's the number on that?
257.
That's not platform.
Taken to be shown among. Oh, actually, it says ingot, but it's a tissue. A tissue.
Ticket.
Yeah.
He's got a ticket to ride.
So yeah.
Eh.
Okay, we got. I'm gonna pick this rocket.
Nope. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, these I actually like. Ooh.
Oh, this is like super old school Batman.
Nothing else. Yeah, these I actually like, and I am keeping these. I have a few of these that they were doing.
Detective Comics number 156.
Yeah, that's like you said, super early bats. Oh yeah, it's like it's lenticular in the back too. It's kind of holographic, little fake 3D.
Oh, is it?
I mean, you're moving around where you can't see. You probably see it better when you're looking at it. I don't know how, it's not really showing up great on camera. Well, like Joker pops out at least.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now.
And that is cool. There's actually a 3D fire hydrant. Like it's not an image, it's an actual thing.
There.
And like detail on the road. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot.
And I'm guessing this is a metal die cast because this feels pretty hefty.
I think they are. I guess I moved that other one, but I have 2 or 3 of these from other boxes, and I'm happy to have these. So this is actually something very cool that I will keep and not try to get 33 cents from Half Price Books because they know Batman's worth more.
But yeah, I do like the bat mask on the front. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I don't. It's not my favorite Batmobile by far, but it is a very memorable and iconic Batmobile. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. There's a little extra content. Mary's gonna make a drink for you if she hasn't already, and I'm still gonna give you my music update, which will be even more massive because now I have more stuff inside.
I have to make a note. Oh no, wait. I already put that.
No. Plus she had one at dinner. It's a school night. It's a school night.
Still filming.
All right, so Last of Us review episode 4. I'm gonna keep this real brief, even spoilery. Another great version that stayed true to the games while changing just the right notes to make it slightly more interesting in a TV series. I love they still had spoilers. I love that they still had the Sticky Pages magazine from Bill in his truck. That was great. The blocked off underpass felt straight out of the game, looked amazing. The whole ambush in Kansas, fun. And then them crashing the truck when they're hiding behind it, getting shot at, and the way the guys are yelling, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, you asshole!" Felt like dialogue straight out of the game. It probably was. I felt like I was in the game in that moment. And we saw him crouch, run. That was fun. I love the going up the building and the line about 45 stories. We're going all the way to the top? No. How far are we going? As far as I can make it. That was awesome. The cliffhanger, I'm blanking on those character names, but that's really interesting. I'm going to set up some real fun stuff where we're going, of course. I like the chick from 2.5 Men. I like that humanization of the militant faction in this city. I think that's a really interesting thing. I also appreciate the the sense of impending violence, and that they don't feel the need to be exploitive or gruesome in the violence. They do keep it pretty low key, but it still feels very powerful and impactful. So I do very much appreciate that. The book of puns is hilarious. And then, you know, Joel warming up to Ellie at the end by getting the pun out before she could was awesome. And the way they just start giggling was really, really fun. Is that it? Did I just do a really super short? I mean, it is late. It's 12:21, and I still got to wrap this up and process some clips and edit the whole thing and schedule the whole thing to get it out for y'all tomorrow. This is how much I love you, because I know some of you would be pretty upset if I don't put out any vlog, but occasionally it might happen. I am trying to warn you. I'm just trying not to do it. Like, really, of all the weeks to skip, especially if you listen to the music segment and what all I went through this past few days, you might understand that occasionally I need to skip, especially because this was also a transition week where I didn't have a full week to make this vlog happen or think about it or plan about it, because I've been so deep and all that. So anyways, that's my thoughts on The Last of Us. Let's do some other things. All right, so I'm actually over at Dad's. We're watching the UK game, but I thought I would do the music segment while we're at halftime, so I can have that out of the way, because I got a lot to do tonight. So let's talk about music and what I can remember I need to tell you. Thought I'd come in here. I'm excited to get this stuff moved over, hopefully soon once we redesign the studio. Drums are coming last because I don't have a good spot for them. But I'm anxious to get more guitars in there too. But let's talk about 6. Where have we left off? I don't think much else has happened, except I was supposed to get a 60-second ad out for 6 today, and I just did not have time yesterday because of something we'll talk about. And I am definitely going to have to make that tonight and put it out tomorrow on Wednesday. But yeah, 6 is about to come out, and it's going to be really good, and I'm excited. I listened to it the other day. It still sounds really good. No update on the CDs, but I know it's going to be a big production. Be, like I said, shipped to me somewhere between the 14th and the 17th is the prediction. But I'm excited to get them. I got business cards now. I don't have any to show. It's on my Instagram if you want to see them. They're pretty cool. Just basically a stupid picture of me, my logo, and a QR code, and a neat little case to carry them around in. But so not a lot to really talk about with 6, except I guess I use Rotor videos. I think it's Rotor, R-O-T-O-R, or yeah, video. It's like a service where you can kind of put up your song, choose a style, and then go through their library of clips, and it'll build a music video. I use it mostly for lyric videos, although, and I can upload clips and do things specifically. Although I made one of the songs on that 6 is an instrumental, so technically that'll be a music video, but it's actually quite cool. And I have one for me that's meant for the lyric video, but I'm like, I wonder if I film some stuff of myself doing things and incorporate it, if that will work as more of a music video. But then should I do a music video for the 20th anniversary, stuff like that? Because I do not look like I did 20 years ago. But anyways, I'm pretty much there with that. I'm going to finish up the girl music lyric video here soon. It's almost done, and I got to get that ad. So that's pretty much 6. As for the new EP that we announced, the Mary EP, at this point, I think we mentioned last time that it was looking on track for March 17th, but it looks like it's going to be March 24th now. Because, again, as I talked about, I want to make this like the best thing I've made. I want it to be as perfect as I can get it. It'll never be perfect. But I want to be able to look back on it in 10 years and not find that much wrong with it, you know, and just still really love it. And so, of course, I use that attitude when I'm recording, when I'm playing. It's like, no, more. Do it again. Do it again. You can do better. Don't settle. Do it again. You can do better. The writing, it's like, hey, I'm going to take some time to really work these lyrics. I did. I'm glad I did. Well, now I'm doing that in the mixing. And over the course of the weekend, I did a bunch of mixes, kept making notes. We'd go out in the car. We'd listen. We'd drive around, make more notes, do more mixes. And by Sunday, at dinner, I felt like I had it. I felt like it was basically there, or at least 99% there. But I hadn't really referenced it on various systems. So, well, kind of like I normally do. I just thought it was done. And then I came home after feeling good about it, and we played it on our Amazon show that we have in the kitchen, which is usually a little beefy, a little bassy. And it was super bassy. And we played other people's music, and it's kind of bassy, but, you know, it wasn't as bad as mine. I was like, oh, this is not good. This is like, what do I got to do? And then I realized I've got to remix this whole thing. I got to fix it. So I started diving, digging, figuring things out, and I have since learned a lot. The most important thing I learned, something I had never considered, is I tend to listen predominantly. I have a bunch of ways to listen to music, but for fun, when I'm listening to music, predominantly I have Apple AirPods, and I use my iPhone, like that I'm filming on, Spotify, iTunes Music, wherever I'm listening. And it never really occurred to me, but I realized Oh, and then I also recently got some Galaxy Buds, which are like noise canceling. They're a lot more full in their frequency response range. I don't love them because they don't want to sit in my ears, even with the correct tips on. They keep wanting to fall out and blah, blah, blah. But I always thought everything sounded super bassy through those, like even modern real recordings. So what I realized is I had an EQ setting on my iPhone this whole time that was like bass increase. And I was like, oh my God. So I have been referencing, and even the device I use to play my mixes in other places has had a fucking EQ tweak on it that it is not good for when you're trying to get a proper mix. So disappointment set in. I was really frustrated. I felt like I wasted and lost the whole weekend because I had to start from scratch. But also I realized too that I was being lazy in my mixing. I was just throwing on presets and then just trying to volume balance, and that was pretty much it. I'd throw some mastering presets on to get it limited up to, 0 or whatever. Well, I realized, no, okay, I need to do the real things. I need to go and put like the low frequency roll-offs at 40 hertz or some things 120-ish hertz, I know this means nothing to a lot of people, but mixing is a very complicated science and art. If you don't know, there is science to mixing in terms of frequencies and response and how they interact and all that, but there is no science to actually mixing. It's always going to come down to what sounds good. You can use the science to get an idea of how to approach or how to fix something or what might be causing you problems, but it's still going to come down to, because even there are no set rules. Like sometimes people say you should always like find the frequency of the kick drum and cut that out of the bass guitar so they aren't competing. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it sounds way better if they are both full at their frequency. So there is an art and a science. So let me get into that. And then I was like, let me not just use compressor presets. And then I was having trouble with this one dialogue, and I'm like, oh, you use a compressor and like a limiter, so you kind of bring your waveform down so it's a little more concise. There's things like that, all the various delays, reverbs, little EQ tweaks, So like I learned the major 5 bands, the frequencies kind of have a vowel sound to each of them. Like starting at the bottom, you get an ooh, then an o, then an ah, then an a, then an e, and then you get up into the sibilants with this. But little things like that. And then I also finally, I knew I should have got these plugins forever. I got some leveling analyzers and waveform analyzers and stuff, just so I can kind of take a look at what's going on, which again, great engineers, people very practiced, they don't need that. They just know it, they can hear it, they can figure it out, but it's a great learning tool to find your way to that knowledge. And I've learned a lot, including things like Spotify doesn't want you to master to 0 decibels. They want you to master to -1. I realized there's a new, relatively to me, new way of measuring loudness. Because you can have 4 songs all peaking at 0, but they're all going to sound different levels of loud and quiet because it depends on how much everything else is squashed into that frequency range and blah, 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 blah. But they have a way to kind of determine that, and there's a whole system of if it goes over a certain number of staying at a certain consistency through an entire song, it can cause fatigue on the listener and they may not want to listen as long, things like that. All kinds of stuff. Plus, then it has check your stereo field for phase issues and things like that. How much is your dynamic range? There's so much stuff. And then I found a reference plugin so I can actually put in songs similar to the kind of music I'm doing and listen and jump back and forth. And I can see that there's a lot more clarity in their stuff than in mine, So that Monday night, I took 4, 5, 6 hours and I just from scratch started reworking the first song, and I got it pretty damn close. And then I spent all of Tuesday remixing the others, and I still got to do a lot of volume automation on the final song because it's very cinematic, very epic. It rises and falls a lot in a lot of unique and not unique, but a lot of different ways. It's not my first couple songs on here, while great, are pretty straightforward, just go, 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 rock, rock, rock songs. And the last song is kind of a build, explode, come back down, go back up, explode some more, come back on, then we're gonna take an interlude here, that kind of deal. But I've been checking it now on all kinds of systems, with and without EQ filters, all various headphones, any kind of speakers I can find, get my hands on, and I'm really starting to zero in a mix that sounds pretty damn good and pretty damn consistent on everything I've been playing it on. And that's one of the trickiest, most magical parts about mixing music, is you can get a perfect mix, and it's always going to sound great in a studio. It's always going to sound great in a car. But you know, then maybe on some headphones it sounds great, other headphones it sounds like shit. Or maybe play it on like an Amazon Echo device, like just the tubular ones, and it sounds okay, but then you play it on a show and it sounds super beefy, you know? So that's the real magic, and that's what I'm nailing, or not nailing here, but doing a really good job of it, and I'm so pleased with how it's coming out. Now granted, I hate that I feel like I lost a whole weekend of thinking I was doing it and not. But I'm also proud I didn't settle and that I went back and I'm working it and I'm going to make it great, and that's why I'm delaying it by another week, because I can have it done and ready for submission by the end of this week. But also I have a few music friends that I want to send it to. I want to get it to some fresh ears before I commit, and you know, just get some feedback. Like, how does it sound on your systems? Is it beefy? Is it bassy? Do I, you know, was everything clear? Could you understand it? Because I listen to it a lot and I may be a little too close to it now. So it'd be good to get some feedback and then do some final tweaks. And then, you know, master out for streaming. Sorry, Dad startled me. Master out for streaming and master out for CD mastering. Maybe broadcast. I don't know how different it is. I haven't looked at everything. But yeah, so kind of working with all that, having a good time doing it. And man, it's going to be so worth it because it's such a good EP and these songs are not getting old. And now I'm really excited about the second EP I'm going to be working on, because I had demoed 3 songs for it. It's going to be another 4-song EP. And one of those songs, I knew I wanted to wait and write it once I heard the other 3 songs, so kind of transition piece. And but when I did those 3 songs, I realized they're great, but listening to them together, there was something off-putting about them, and it's because they're all written in the same key. All 3 songs were written in G, and it's like, oh, I need to break that up. You can't do that. So I moved one of them to the 3rd EP, and I have 2 G songs going on here. And then I found this old riff that's like in key of E, and I want to work on that. But then with those 2 demos on the next one, first song was brand new, and I thought, well, let me try a different structure. You know, the first time I just jammed it out and came with an interesting structure, but I thought maybe it needed a little more focus. And then the second of those songs, Staying, was a 2014 song that I was redoing that was pretty perfect back in the day. It was damn near close. It was just missing like a line or 2 of lyrics. And I really liked the new version I was doing. And then I realized I accidentally got the tempo wrong. It's maybe 10 BPM slower. But I thought I would have to redo all that, and I thought, well, I haven't really started on the next EP at all. Until the other night, I was listening to it. I was like, I kinda like that slower tempo. The song feels like it could use to be a little more laid back than I had it. And I really dig that. And it opens up my vocal performance possibilities a lot more, because my vocals have gotten way better than anything I've put out. Maybe not the 2021, even better than the 2021 stuff, because I've learned a better processing chain in terms of using the proper compressor, limiter, EQ, you know, setups. And I'm just really excited about that. And then the first song, I've come to think, well, why would I want to turn it more into a traditional verse, chorus, bridge, chorus structure when I already have a very unusual structure that feels right? So now I'm back to realizing, oh yeah, 2 out of 4, I guess, of the next EP songs are ready to start building upon. I take those demos, I'll go back in and do proper drums, and then we'll play real guitar takes and, you know, like build it up in layers. They're ready to start that on. The second of the 3 demos, though, it's an older thing I really need to restructure, because it was done for something with a time constraint, and the song needs to be longer than 2 minutes to be a real song. And then the song that I moved to the 3rd one, it's ready to go, like start working on when I'm ready to work on the 3rd one. It's just a great classic. And I've been digging through my demos, and I've got a list now of all the things I want to do for the songs for the rest of this year, for the ultimate project we're working on this year. And of course I have a real solid plan for next year, and I have at least a little bit of an idea for the plan for the one after that. I don't know that I'm gonna make one every year, but hey. Also for the upcoming The Mary EP Part 1, I really only need 1 music video, but 2 songs really feel like they deserve music videos. I'll do lyric videos for everything. But I have really strong concepts for the music videos now. The lead single is a little complicated, but it's really cute, it's really fun. It would star me and Mary. The single that doesn't necessarily need a video, but it's so strong it needs a video, it would be a beautiful art piece that I have somebody in mind. I might see if they want to work on this with me. Also, I need press photos for my EPK site on my website, which you can't find without the link. It's not meant for public necessarily. Just if anybody wants to do interviews or articles about my music or whatever. So we may be talking to my wedding photographer about getting some of that going. And trying to think what else, man. Still working on promotion. You know, I'm excited about releasing 6 this Friday. I keep forgetting it's even a Joe Bob Friday. because I'm so deep into all this stuff. And I am just having a blast. There's probably more, but of course next week we'll definitely have more of an update because next week 6 should be out. The new EP should be done and I should be working on EP 2. So just having a blast. Obviously, I'm very happy. Mary is feeling my happiness and it's making her happier. Not that any of us were not happy, but it's from here to like here now. She's dancing around, getting my song stuck in her head. She keeps telling me things about how cool it is watching me like learn how to do this stuff and just getting it right, and how passionate about it I truly am to get it right. It's not like, I gotta go make a YouTube video, or it's like, I gotta fix this because I need to get it right. I want to make it right. I gotta learn it. You know, it's a much more happy, frustrating passion. So, but yeah, obviously I'm having a blast. I appreciate everybody who supported me so far, and hopefully more of you will support me because it's only gonna just keep getting better from here. And one other thing I'll say about this EP, and we'll talk about this more in the future, those 2 songs, it was a debate what should be the lead single, because the one I said doesn't necessarily need a video, but I want to make a video, is the stronger song. It's one of the best things I've ever written, but it's kind of, like I said, it's a slow build. If I'm kind of introducing myself or reintroducing myself musically, I need something that grabs you from the start and just doesn't let go till it's done. So that's why what will be the lead single will be the lead single versus the other song. It's great too, don't get me wrong. And then that's the only other thing is we're now at a place of, it's been very easy in my past just to genre classify me as pop punk. Pop punk, you can listen to 6, it's pop punk. You can listen to the TheEricButts Does It Again singles from 2021, they're pop punk. This new stuff, it's like, it's rock and roll. It's kind of pop rock and roll. It's kind of pop punk rock and roll. It's kind of country rock and roll. It's kind of folk rock and roll. It's kind of epic hair band rock and roll. It's kind of ballad rock and roll. Like, I don't know. There's so many ways to classify it. Oh, and I accidentally fucked up and I've listed 6 under metal. So it's in the metal genre category for all streaming sites. Whoops, I'll get that right in the future. Can't really change it. Oh well. All right, listen, I talked way longer than I thought. The ball game has probably started. It's a tight, exciting fucking basketball game. Those refs, though. Fucking SEC refs. Okay, I'm gonna go watch the ball game. We gotta wrap up, and I still have to film my Last of Us review. All right, I don't know what order all this is happening in either. I have to edit this tonight and edit the ad, and I really want to finish or do another pass of mixing. All right, we're getting out of here. Let's rock.
Hi.
Hello, mixologist Mary.
So yeah, it's been a minute since I've been bartender. So since Eric doesn't have anything, and he got me again, part of the matcha Christmas was this Tia Marie matcha extract.
Eric might have half a finished EP mastered and everything though. But anyways, we'll get to that.
So anyways, we're gonna try this on its own, just to see what it's like, because I've never had Tia Marie the basic before, so not sure how that compares to this. Again, matcha is a fairly subtle flavor.
And this is called the Matcha-Tini.
Yeah.
And it is from the Tia Maria website.
Yeah. And they have one cocktail recipe for this drink.
Oh no. Well, like she said, she's gonna just flat out, taste test it first. Oh my God.
What?
It just no, it's not a smell or anything. It just, oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate looking, isn't it?
That is very unfortunate looking. I have seen that in some early Peter Jackson films. Oh.
Maybe I chose the appropriate.
You did. You very much chose the appropriate. Oh. At least it's more liquidy and not thick and creamy. Oh.
Would you please stop trying to barf?
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. It's alcohol. It's I'd say it's, I'm not gonna say it tastes like Bailey's. It's like the strength of a Bailey's.
Okay.
Has a similar creamy texture. But if you ask me to describe the flavor, I'm not sure if matcha. Now here's the thing. I think, so Eric got me all this matcha stuff for Christmas. I really like matcha mochi. I'm not sure I really like anything else matcha at this point because I've had matcha Pokey, matcha Kit Kats, matcha Reese macadamia nut thingies, and now this. And the only one I really like is the matcha mochi.
Well, that's good to know. Now we know.
And knowing's half the battle.
Yo, Joe!
So, okay, so we've tried that.
Okay.
I don't like it enough to actually down the entire thing.
Oh, we can always pour it into your measurement.
That's what I'm going to do.
Cool. You're smart. I don't know
All
what I
right.
thought to. I'm having my barefoot Sauvignon Blanc. I have 3 types of Sauvignon Blanc I now regularly drink.
Now
That's
this
just the cheapest.
The only thing I don't have here is matcha to rim the thing with, and I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, okay. So she's going to make the straight cocktail, no rimming. No. I don't know why you would take the thing off
Because
first.
that's what.
Oh, I guess it does make it a little easier. But.
Well, no, it's because my hand slid up and grabbed that.
Oh.
I've never really liked cocktail shakers.
Oh. So you're not a Tom Cruise Bermuda fan.
All right, so this calls for 60 milliliters of the matcha stuff. And thankfully my thing has a milliliter guide on the side here. And it's not going to be a whole lot of booze, and I'm fine with that.
It is a work
I'm
night.
not like Eric. I do not feel like I need to double everything.
It's also a work night. I don't always double everything.
You almost always double
I
everything.
didn't double the Tito Rita last time. I wish I had. It was delicious.
You still haven't made me one of those.
I haven't. When have I had time? What have I done since last Wednesday? Like
Music stuff.
Exactly. Mixing. And I wasted. Well, we'll get to it. I'm anxious to talk about everything, but good and bad. But in between
right.
the taste test segment and the filming of this, I checked some stuff out, and I'm feeling really positive again.
Okay. So we got 60 milliliters of the Tia Maria matcha.
Into the garbage chute, flyboy.
And then we've got 30 milliliters of vodka. So basically it's a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts of this stuff to 1 part vodka.
2 hearts better than 1. That should be the thumbnail. Screw my silly donut face. Are you supposed to shake it with ice?
Yes.
I guess that makes sense.
Nope. I just shake it in here. It goes all over the place.
Hey, I've seen that on Bar Rescue. It happens. That was for Kim. And me. And
So-
I almost ruined the surprise that I still have not had time.
Yeah,
For
I
6
think
months.
you need to redo your surprise.
Oh yeah, those parts. Yeah. Honestly, it's something I really.
What
haven't-
I've learned from you is not to put a shit ton of ice in here.
Yes. What'd you do about? How many pieces did you throw in?
Maybe 6.
Okay. Oh, that might be too much.
You think so?
Yeah. Something that light, I probably would have gone 4. But again, we learn.
I'm always afraid that's
Well, you got to hold it right, and then yeah, and then until you actually feel the frost form on the thing, basically 10 seconds.
Oh, that is cold.
Yeah. That's looking good.
Don't really see frost on it. That should be cold.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Woo.
Hold it.
All right.
Oh.
So basically, all we've done is made this a stronger matcha drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Peter Jackson Punch Bowl.
I know enough to know that that's not a good thing.
What? He's a wholesome filmmaker who made all the Lord of the Rings films.
After some other things.
After his best.
Actually, the
works.
vodka may have improved it.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find more recipes to actually use with that. Mm-hmm. Or maybe give it to my friend Tina. She may like it.
No, that's cool. If you don't like it, I get it. You gotta understand too. I think a lot of you probably have come to learn enough about Mary to know that she's very difficult to shop for.
I am.
She's not one that really wants for things or tells you the things she wants. So
Occasionally I do tell you things, but you're not paying attention.
I got you that vacuum that you fucking love because I paid attention.
You did very good on that.
I am getting better and better.
Now, I will say that was definitely a score for you.
See? I scored. But
I'm assuming you are not ready for this.
oh God, no! I still have like
Okay.
half a bottle of wine to get through.
All right. But I said, it's one of those things is I think if you actually are like a huge matcha fan, this might be right up your alley.
Okay.
Me personally, I will probably finish this. I don't even have the cat hair in there.
As
I
we do other things.
Actually,
Cat hair, it's...
there's a lot of lint in there.
Oh, you didn't actually blow the glass out. Yeah, she got one from up there. It's been sitting there.
Okay, and there you have it. That is the end of this vlog, this light vlog. You know, I mean, actually, it's probably a fairly regular vlog just without cooking, and I just went and ate out. So at least I showed you that. Oh, that's right. I've got a Caesar salad and some leftover bread in the fridge. Mary and I, oh, we did get dessert, but we didn't show you because we just got it to go and we haven't had it because I had to go watch a UK game when I got home. There wasn't really a lot of time for a lot of stuff. Oh my God, that's right. In an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, I get 2 episodes of Bad Batch. And the weather's good and I want to hang out on the deck. I'm doing too much. But anyways, the music I love. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Comment below. What do you think? What do you like? What do you not? Do you hate me for not cooking? Whatever, man. Do you like? Do you like those? Do you like those sneezes? How you like me now? Obviously, more stuff to come. I do like updating you on what we're doing here, and you know, eventually it'll probably be like some behind-the-scenes stuff when we get to shooting videos and whatever. But I am happier than I have ever been, and I was already very happy. But now I'm just feeling more spiritually fulfilled and just fulfilled in general. So, but I am gonna have to find a balance, and I am gonna have to force myself into taking breaks on occasion. It's good for my ears, it's good for the material to walk away for a day, you know, and refresh and all that. But right now I just really want to get this EP done, so I feel like, okay, that's pretty much done, and I'm on to other things, you know what I mean? Because I put a good amount of work in this thing in the last couple of months. And it's great, and it shows. I'm very happy. But anyways, comment below, let me know. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And of course, remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. And please check out my music, please. I beg you, especially on Spotify. Follow, like, playlist, whatever. Just look up Eric Butts. You find it. Or, you know, go to linktree.com, ericbutts, or ericbutts.com, and you'll find everything you need to find of mine, and then some, and a lot more cool stuff coming. And of course, Friday, please, I beg you, like, help get those early first day numbers going. Go check out Girl and Me from 6. Those are the 2 prime songs on there. There's some really great stuff, but those are the 2 I'm really pushing, and I would love for you to try those out and play them, and you know, help me push that release day energy and see if we can get some other people, get it triggering some other playlists and some other things where other people who will love it can find it. I really, really need your help. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know there's worse, bigger things in the world, but if you love me, if you've been a long time fan, I really could use the help. And again, I'm not mad that I don't feel like a lot of y'all are really trying or have checked anything out. That's fine. It's your prerogative. You don't owe me anything. Same thing with my friends. I don't feel like my friends are my friends because I like hanging out with them. They don't owe me anything, but if you can help me with this for something so simple and so free, I really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, I'm gonna go. More stuff in the description. Click see more butts, see more link, see more button to see more butts. I gotta go. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Love you.